Welcome back to another episode of an insignificant perspective. Let's pick up where we left off. Most states in Europe after World War II had leaned towards one of the two major superpowers, the United States or the USSR. These states, of course, tried to act as if they were independent or less dependent on their allied superpowers, but they mostly had close alliances with one or the other. One great example of an Eastern Bloc country under USSR control is the Polish Republic. Poland had been hit one of the hardest by the Holocaust of World War II, a truly traumatic and horrendous event. And most of its remaining population was similar in ethnicity. The removal of Nazi control after the Potsdam Conference meant that there was still part of the German-Polish border that needed to be decided in a future conference. The USSR saw this as a clear way to gain some more coastal ports and more zinc and other resources. In all the social chaos, though, socialist leaders and cabinet members began to fill in the now empty government. Stanislaw Mikolajczyk, sorry if I mispronounced that, became deputy prime minister in a cabinet headed by socialists and communists. He created a party that went against the current Socialist Party, refused to comply. In 1946, the results of the referendum favored Mikolajczyk, but these results were denied and falsified by the current government. The same was in 1947. Mikolajczyk fled the country soon after, fearing for his life under the secret police and the KGB. The communists won, to say the least. Now, one good example of a country that gravitated towards the United States during this era is the Federal Republic of Germany, or West Germany, to be more broad. West Germany was created in 1949, nearly after the World War II, when the United States, Great Britain, and France combined their zones/areas of Germany they had gotten and acquired after World War II. On the onset of the Cold War, West Germany claimed it was the only democratically organized continuation of the German Reich, which basically was the truth. West Germany was also aided by the Marshall Plan, or the European Recovery Program ERP, an American initiative passed in 1948 to provide aid to countries in Western Europe. West Germany received nearly $1.45 million over the course of 3 years under the European Recovery Program. This greatly improved the status of the economy in West Germany and most Western states during the Cold War and encouraged many more civilians from the East to flee to the West.